Yo, this reminds me of Players Club when Dollar Bill is like, there's money in the house, there's money, and then Luke comes in, like Uncle Luke comes in, and he's like, hey, you know, like this. That's what OnlyFans reminds me of. So recently, I've heard a lot of creators who are trying to figure out if they should be on OnlyFans or Patreon. Like, what's the difference? Who's making the most money? And I've heard a lot of creators say that they would, consider joining OnlyFans because it's hot. And if you listen to the media, you're going to strike it rich. You're going to get in that bag, sis. Like, hey, no. No, seriously, or maybe you will. Who knows? We don't know, right? So I'm here to break it down to you and give you like the benefits of Patreon and give you the benefits of OnlyFans and which one I, as a creator myself, would prefer. Now, I know OnlyFans has been in the media heavy lately. Like, even before Beyonce dropped the line about, being on Demon Time and joining OnlyFans, a lot of people, a lot of creators were like, OnlyFans, So I'm like, hey, even with all of the hype that it was getting, I myself was like, should I be on OnlyFans? And that's when I knew I had to do my research. Like, I'm like, I gotta find something out. I don't know what I'm gonna be getting myself into. So let me consider this. Now, a lot of people were under the impression that OnlyFans is for, those risque creators, those creators that's not afraid to show a little skin or, get a little nasty, But in actuality, OnlyFans does not promote nudity, and it's not just a website for sex workers or slight light porn. It's not. But if you listen to the media kind of gave off that impression. So a lot of people was like, oh, but actually OnlyFans is supposed to be a place where creators can interact with their fans, more than they do on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, and it's supposed to be unregulated. So, Instagram has rules. You can't be too cheeky or too booby, you can't do all that. But when it came to OnlyFans, it was like, let your freak flag fly. I can't even say it. Let your freak flag fly, or whatever you're into, do that on our website, and we're not going to penalize you. We're not going to disable your account. We're not going to, there's no consequences for being who you are on this platform. So that's why a lot of people originally started joining the platform, and then when the pandemic hit, a lot of people realized like, oh, I can basically do what I want. I can show these girls. I can, get a little cheek. I can do that. And people, they were paying for it. So now OnlyFans has got all of the celebrity attention with Beyonce and Cardi B's. Like, now everybody and their mama has flocked to OnlyFans, and they're like, woo, we gonna strike it rich. We gonna get the bag, sis. We get into the bag. Like, I don't get this whole bag thing on OnlyFans, and I think it's a little bit unrealistic, and I'm going to explain this. Okay, so Patreon is a place where creators can also post their content, post a little bit more for their supporters to engage with them. They can do a little bit more for the people who's willing to go above and beyond for them. And that's kind of what OnlyFans was. It was just a little different. Now, the first difference that I saw, I was like, wow, like I went I got on my laptop and I went on OnlyFans, and the first thing I noticed is that there is no search bar. Like, you cannot go to OnlyFans and search for anybody. And I thought, wow, that's cool, you know, for people that kind of want to keep themselves exclusive, for people who don't want their family, their friends to just be able to like search and find them. This is amazing. But for people who don't have fans already, this is horrible. So Patreon has a search bar, so you can search based on topics. You can see options for creators to support and follow. Versus OnlyFans, there's no search bar. The only way to get people to be a fan is to either promote yourself on another website like Twitter or Instagram, like Bella Thorne did. Did y'all see the video that she dropped? It was like a little teaser trailer to get people to basically go follow her on OnlyFans, because that's the only way to do it. And then the link to her OnlyFans was in her bio. So you have to either put your link to your OnlyFans in your Instagram, on your Facebook, Twitter, somewhere. And I was like, I'm not okay with that, just because of the reputation that OnlyFans have. And my mom's, my Facebook friend, my aunties, my uncles, they're all on my Instagram. Like, I could not do it. I was like, oh no. And even though I knew I wasn't gonna do anything risque, it's just the reputation. Like, I don't want anybody to go to my family and be like, oh, Daisha has an OnlyFans. Like, no. Oh my gosh, that would be the end. And it just has a bad reputation for sex workers and stuff. So I'm like, I think I'm going to stick with Patreon on this one, just because it has a better reputation. And also, people who I don't already know can find me and search for me. And I can also give out my link to those who want to support me without feeling like, you know, a prostitute. Okay, on Patreon and on OnlyFans, there is no way to pay to promote yourself. So I don't know, how do you get patrons and how do you get OnlyFans? You can't pay so that you're on the first page like you can do on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or TikTok. Like, you really have to bank on people finding you somewhere else and then coming to the OnlyFans. I can't even talk. The OnlyFans or the Patreon website to support you. And let me tell you guys, for all of the people thinking that they are going to strike it rich on OnlyFans, we are in a pandemic. A lot of people are like losing their jobs. A lot of people don't have money to just spend, to just like, hey, let me pay to see this or let me pay to see that. A lot of people have snatched the purse closed, like the purse strings are snatched. So what OnlyFans is a bunch of creators looking for other fans to support them, but nobody's really getting supported because it's literally people who want to make money on there. Like, the people who want to spend money are not really on there like that. So a lot of people are finding it really, really tough to make a living there. And I know what you're thinking, like, look at Bella, she did it, but she kind of made people believe that they were gonna see some good. Like, she made people believe they were gonna see her nude, and when they didn't see that, they wanted their money back. And it has completely changed the OnlyFans website and app forever. Like, if you would have gone to OnlyFans when I went, what I saw was they do not do refunds, no refunds. That was their policy on OnlyFans. But to know that they're doing all of these refunds for Bella Thorne's people and her fans, who are clearly not her fans, because if they were, they wouldn't have requested their money back. Let me say another reason it's going to be so tough for you to strike it rich on OnlyFans is because the competition It's tough. And these are people who are willing to do some strange things for a little bit of change. Strange things for a little bit of change. So what are you willing to do? Are you willing to sell your soul? Because some people are just naturally comfortable showing the girls or doing this or doing that. What are you comfortable with? And I am from North Carolina, and we are very conservative around here. So I'm like, I can't be doing all that. And I'm a mommy, so I do care what impression I put out in the world. And if you care too, you know, you might not be willing to take it there. So why would people want to spend money with you every month? You know, if you are a stripper and you already have clients that have not been able to see you due to the clubs closing, then baby, go for it. If that's your brand already, I think you might have a better chance of striking it on OnlyFans than a creator like me who's not known for that, and people might just be like, what? Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, in order to get your fans, you have to give them your specific OnlyFans link. Now, if you put that link in your bio on Instagram, if you put that link on Facebook, on Twitter, how many people do you honestly think are going to click the link? And let me tell you, as a creator, as an entrepreneur, I have been trying to get people to click the bio for forever. It does not work. Maybe every now and then somebody might get curious upon seeing my profile and be like, yes, let me click the link in her bio. But yo, it is so tough. Even with Patreon, like I've been on Patreon for years and no links have ever been clicked. So the people who support me are the people who really, you know, jam with me. So yeah, I just want you guys to be as realistic as possible. Do not think that you're just about to drop a link in your bio and everybody's gonna flock over to OnlyFans or even Patreon to support you. And as I said, we are in a tough time. We're in a pandemic, and a lot of people are not loose with their money like they used to be. Also, you're competing with celebrities and a bunch of other people. Like, no, like whether you're in Patreon, like I don't see the traffic on Patreon as a Patreon creator. I do not get constant traffic. So good luck with both of these sites. And this is the final thing that I want to say about this. Let's say you actually get people to become a fan, you get them to sign up and give you a little coin, give you a little coinage, you know. Let's say even on Patreon, you get them to subscribe and give you a little coin. Well, guess what, boo? Guess what? Yes, you guessed it. Patreon wants a cut. OnlyFans wants a cut. You do not get to keep all of the money that you make. That would be great, but that is not how these platforms work. They want you to make money because when you make money, they make money. And there's a little special person, a special entity that also wants a cut of your profits, baby. Guess who it is? And they love you. They come to see you as much as possible. Like you gotta know. You gotta know. Guess who it is? No. Let me tell you, it's the one, the only IRS. Yes, they want to cut. And Patreon and OnlyFans, they have to submit information about how much money they collected for you on their website to the IRS. So if you think that you're about to just make your money and leave and have, you know, a happy day, no, boo. More money, more problems, more IRS. Like, guys, let me know what you think about both of these websites and which one would you go with. I am on Patreon, by the way, and I have not struck it rich. And if you can't make it on Patreon, I don't think you can make it on OnlyFans unless you're willing to sell your soul. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. Drop it in the comments below. Let me know what you think about all of this craziness. And I hope you guys have a good day. And I just wanted to give you guys a reality check, baby. Here you go, cash it. Anyway, I'll see you guys next Saturday when I drop my next video, and thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel because your girl is trying to grow, and I feel like I want to build an amazing community of like powerful people. So join my community by hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you next Saturday. Mwah, mwah, besos, besos.